How do you put the most memorable moments of your musical life into such a short video? You can't. There are so many people that influence and make me who I am, I couldn't possibly give them all the thanks they need. Hey, my name is Mackenzie. I come from a small town out of Whoop Whoop called Gundawindi, and I am obsessed with music. I can't remember the exact moment I started music, but I know I was very young and it involved me forging my mother's signature to place me into the primary school's music program, until I realised I needed an instrument to be able to join. This is where I began to play the violin. I started in grade 2 with this tiny classical instrument, and before I knew, I was playing multiple instruments. All these special, memorable moments all reflected off specific individuals who influenced me and made me who I am today. Duncan Wilkes, the man who changed my life forever. He taught me everything I knew, but sadly passed away from numerous cancers when I was in grade 7. From there, I spent most of my time teaching younger students how to play violin, as well as being music director for the primary school. Without a music teacher, this was hard, and for a long time, I was running a junior and senior orchestra until a sub-teacher could arrive. Duncan gave me opportunities I could never forget, and I thank him every day for teaching me everything he knew. My years throughout high school with music were more on the vague side. This is where I let my wings spread, and I was eligible to play in the bands, orchestras, stage performances, musicals, Eisteddfods, and all that jazz. I was never the type to write my own songs because I always believed that sad songs about your boyfriend of 3 days in grade 8 weren't good enough to cut it. So I steered into the world of cover gigs. From there I soared even further, playing multiple times on the Gympie Muster main stage and hundreds of gigs in places such as Tamworth, Brisbane, Toowoomba, and many other numerous areas. A lot of these gigs were greatly influenced by my pop, Fibber. My mother and father weren't exactly the most musical people in the family tree. My mum used to dance and sing a little, and my dad can whistle a tune or two. A lot of my musical knowledge, especially country music, extends from my pop, who is one of the few longest reigning artists at the Tamworth Country Music Festival. Through his guidance, as well as my parents' amazing support, I've had opportunities not very many could say they have had, most including hanging out and jamming with some awesome well-known artists. My life has been an array of ups and downs, twists and turns, and experimenting. I spent majority of my year 10 schooling life in multiple hospitals due to a severe football accident, but I always knew music was there for me. With having severe amnesia and struggling to remember simple things such as my siblings' names, a true miracle occurred when I still had the ability to play the keyboards and guitars in the Starlight Room. This is one of those true moments you realise that music and the arts is a part of and always will be in your life. I've dipped my toes into the world of art and I've swam in the sea of culture while paying respects to my own Aboriginal culture and learning about it as I go along. I enjoy and fascinate about how the music industry works, and I understand how hard it is to make it on your own. I knew that if I wanted to continue this crazy adventure I call my life, I had to pursue a career in music. This is where the Bachelor of Popular Music at the Queensland Gold Coast Griffith University stepped in. I know I have made the right decision, and the people who have made me who I am would be proud. Boom, chakalaka, done!